We're here with Al Caravelli at the end of the ARC 7's clinic. So I just wanted to ask you how you thought the clinic went.
I think it went very well. They got a great attention from the players and the coaches. Great enthusiasm. I think they learned a lot. We definitely put them through the paces. We had some very good athletes. Some of them that didn't have a lot of experience with the game, but I think picked up a lot of the fundamental pieces that we tried to implement. All we tried to concentrate on is the defensive structure of the game, which the ones that picked it up really during the scrimmages, we really saw that it paid dividends for them.
If you had sort of 2 or 3 things for the sort of average college player to work on, what would you suggest?
First, be fit. We know that rugby's no fun playing unfit, but even 7's, you have to even be more fit. And then work on your fundamentals. The fundamental parts of the game, the catching and the passing, your tackling technique, and the ground game. Those fundamental parts of the game will take you not only in 15s but in 7's, and are what coaches look for as you continue to progress your career up into U19, U20, All-Americans, All-American high school, All-American college, and to the national team level. We look at who's got a good foundation where then a coach can develop you further.
Again, coming out here and running the clinic for us, everyone really enjoyed it.
It's my pleasure. Hope to be back again. I wish the ARC members good luck at their upcoming tournaments and at the Nationals in North Carolina.
So you've recently had another role as a coach of the Philippines national team. Is your role more than just coaching?
Yeah, well, it's actually coaching development. It's to help identify coaching talent within the players that are getting close to retirement, helping them develop into coaches, and also helping the Philippine Rugby Union, not only with the 7's but the 15s, and consulting with them in the structure so they can continue to advance within the Asian series.
Okay, and I guess just following on from that, what sort of development plans does the Philippines you have for the 7's program?
Well, we play in the Asian series, which are 4 tournaments, and everything is a build-up to get to next year's Asian Games. So it's really important. It's played in September of 2014, and the Philippines haven't medaled there in anything ever. So the goal would be to walk away with a medal on that standpoint. So what we're trying to do is get homegrown players within the Philippines. A lot of players that we have, we continue to develop them, and then fortunate because of the Asian rules, we're able to find our players a lot of professional contracts in Japan. And what we want to do is continue to develop the players within the Philippines. We have programs everywhere from some orphanages that now have standard rugby programs in there, rugby programs in not only the private schools but the public schools as well. So we have a really good layer of youth development of rugby in the Philippines. And now what we're looking to do too is cross-athlete. So there are some good athletes that have good athletic backgrounds and basketball backgrounds that we're trying to feed into the system.
Maybe looking a little more US-centric, if you were to design a coach development program to ready coaches for sort of international professional level rugby, either 7's or 15's, what would that look like?
Yeah, well, I actually do have a big plan for that. Pretty large document that I've designed for it. And it would be like a cross-functional. So if somebody really wants to continue in their professional coaching career, I would recommend them to get into a professional environment overseas. It could be a specialist coach, but as much as they can, try to get into that environment as soon as they can into their career. Thank you.
Thank you very much.